Hey everyone, it's Matt here with Steph from Yard Sale Zombie, and it's Saturday night, and we thought it would be fun to dress up in some vintage clothing that's for sale. So if you're interested, you can head on over to our eBay store and purchase these items. What we have here is a probably 1980s Mountain Dew hat with the rope, classic style. It's bright green, neon green, which was very popular in the 80s, and it's also a snapback. Stephanie is also wearing some Liz Claiborne Barb glasses, which if you've seen Stranger Things, you know who Barb was. She's the character who was... We're not sure if she's dead. She's probably dead, right?
Spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler alert. Well, not really, because nobody really knows. But anyways, Barb was in season 1 of Stranger Things, and she wore those. So go check out that show on Netflix. This is a vintage North Face. I say vintage, but it could be 90s. It goes with, it's a rain suit. The woman that I bought it from used it for sailing. So Stephanie is outfitted in some vintage clothing that an elderly woman would probably have in her closet. And we have it for sale. You can purchase this whole outfit. Actually, this might not be up right now, but this is about $30, and these are about $30 also. I have a vintage Pride and Tobacco hat. Another pair of 12 karat Ray-Bans that I found today for $1. And that's just a great story. And then I also have this Nissan 300Z ZX corduroy jacket from the 70s, which I got from Sandy a few weeks ago. This was in another video. I got this from the same guy that I got the first pair of Ray-Bans from. So anyways, these are all for sale. Great stuff. And we look pretty cool. So, okay, on to the Ray-Bans. This is pair number 2. And this pair is actually shooting glasses. Some people call them pilot's glasses because they have the ear guard goes around the ears. So it's more secure with whatever you're doing. If you're looking your head, or you're turning your head in any different angle, it's going to keep them snug. They are a little bit bent. I don't know if you can see that. Just jacked up. But anyways, I pulled up to a yard sale. I wasn't even planning on going to this yard sale. I was driving by and I saw a woman bringing out things and kind of throwing them in the driveway. Didn't have any tables. Normally I don't even go to these things. They just look like junk sales to me. But for some reason I stopped. I started looking through her stuff. And this pair of glasses had a little $1 sticker on it, which I did have a second ago. Probably threw it away. And I know what to check now to look for Ray-Bans. And it's basically going to be right up on the bridge, I guess you would call it. There's like a little piece of metal, not this plastic piece, but this one here. And it's so small. If you wear glasses or if you have trouble with your eyes, you probably won't be able to see it. I can almost barely make it out, but it says Ray-Ban BL for Bosch and Lomb, and then it says 12 karat gold filled. And that's right on there. So these actually have yellow lenses. But you wouldn't know these were Ray-Bans if you didn't know to look for those words. And I looked for them because I found another pair a couple weeks ago. So this is pair number 2 of gold-filled Ray-Bans. This one is in a little worse shape, and with the yellow lenses, it's probably going to go for about half the price of the other one. So I'm going to look to profit about $125 from these. Well, I sold the other ones for $250 before fees. I think we ended up making like $230 or something. But these ones I'll probably sell for about $150. And hopefully after fees and everything I'll make about $125. So pretty cool. Keep an eye out for these Ray-Bans, because you never know. Man, it's just been a good couple weeks. We've been finding some good stuff, huh? What do you think about these?
About those glasses?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you should keep them.
Yeah, you're funny. I always say I'm going to keep stuff, and she makes fun of me. All right, let's get into this because we want to make this quick. All right, I'm just going to cruise right through things. This is a Sony Boom Box from the 80s. Haven't tested it out yet because it didn't come with a power plug, but one just like this sold for $49 for parts. So if this works, I could probably get somewhere between $50 and $100. The only problem with this one is the tape won't eject on that side, but it does on this side. So that one's stuck. But it does have the antenna, which a lot of times is broken. And how I checked for this was I just checked for the model number here. I did Sony Boom Box, and I put the model number, and it popped right up on eBay. What else did I get? I picked this up in an estate sale. It's a refurbished Garmin. I paid $10 for it. What the heck? And it's just a little GPS. I paid $10 for it. I can probably get $30 or $40 for it. It's in mint condition. The woman had it refurbished from Garmin and never used it. Same woman. I got a camera here. It's a Coolpix camera. She had 20 marked on here, but I actually got her down to either 10 or 15. Might have been 15. So, how you doing? You look like you're not interested in this at all.
I don't know what you paid for it. I thought you were looking for help. I'm like, I wasn't there.
No, you weren't there. Okay, so the people that I got the, I kind of made a mistake on this. I bought a bucket full of keys. I really don't know why. I bought a bunch of junky keys. I paid $5 for all these. And the reason that I actually got these was because there's some pretty cool key rings and some old keys, like GM keys and Ford keys. And I was like looking through it, and I was just kind of like, there's like a sandal with some keys on it. It does look like a dirty sandal that you would find on a beach or something. I wonder who it was.
Not good.
It's different old key rings, and I found myself after a few minutes, you know, I'm picking through it. There's a really cool Ford key in here, but some really old keys. And after a few minutes, I just said, you know what, I don't have time for this. What do you want for all these keys? And I think it was a little high, $5.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking. I think they thought I was like on something, and I was some kind of like expert, and I knew what things were worth.
I don't know what you were thinking.
I don't know what I was thinking, yeah, but I paid $5 for those. So.
We'll find out.
Well, some lots have sold for like $10 to $20, like lots of old keys, so it's not all hopeless. The dogs are going crazy. I got this sealed Remington foil shaver. I paid $1 for that. That's worth about $30. Great profit. I got another pair of glasses that are not Ray-Bans, but they're vintage and they still sell for $20 or $30. There's no markings on here at all except on the arms. One side says Taiwan and one side says, I think it's 6215. So you can search that on eBay, and that's pretty common for these old vintage glasses. They sell for about $10 to $30 depending on their condition and whether or not they have a case with them. So that was a good purchase. I got a little Walkman or portable CD player for $1. That will sell for about $20 or $30. So like, this is all at this one place. So I'm just cashing in. I got $150 here, $20 here. If I sell the keys for $10, I sell the glasses for $20. This is all one place. It was great. Here is a watch made by Elgin, and if you look them up, it's ELGIN. Some of their watches are very expensive. Well, $50, $60. If you find one with a diamond in it, that's even better. Some of them have a diamond in the face. This one, I don't think it does. But keep an eye out for those. I paid $1 for this. I'm really not sure what I'm going to get for it, but I'll throw it up on auction, and we'll see. Now, every once in a while, I decide to just buy things because I don't know much about them, and it usually doesn't turn out well, but I learn. So today I bought, ooh, this one's tangled, some old necklaces. This one's like caught. I don't want to break it. There we go. Old necklaces that she said belonged to her grandmother, which have like, it's like costume jewelry type stuff. Yeah, that one's kind of cool because it's got the tassels, and this one has like some little fake gems on it. It almost feels like gold, but you can just kind of tell it's not because it's not soft as gold. But I got 3 of these. I paid $5 each, which is probably a lot, but we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna throw them up for auction. I'm gonna start doing research on, you know, how you can make money in costume jewelry, because I know if you've ever searched for Bakelite, you can make a lot of money. One necklace is going to be like $300 to $500. I thought I was buying Bakelite today. I actually got 2 of these, and I'm starting to think they're not, but they could be. So I'll be doing some research on these, and I'll let you know what I found. There's different things about Bakelite, but just do a quick eBay search for Bakelite. It's B-A-K-E. I'm not sure if there's an A, but it could be A-L-I-T-E, Bakelite necklaces. You can make a ton of money because there'll be a table of like like an older woman's costume jewelry, and if you just pull off the Bakelite, you're talking hundreds. So that's something I'm going to be searching for in the future. Wrapping this up, piece of Samsonite Luggage. This is blue, and it's in very good condition. That should sell for about 30 or 40. I got this Game of Risk. It's a vintage Game of Risk that sold for $40. The same thing last week. Actually, I got that for free because I threw it in as part of another purchase. Like a, what do you call it a bundle. I got this Xbox 360 for 25 bucks. This should sell for about $60 to $70. So that's going to be a quick flip. The lady used it once and I opened it and it looks great. I got this pair of shoes here that the woman literally tried on. Didn't even take the tags off of him. I paid $8 for these and I can sell these for about 40 or 50 bucks. There's nothing wrong with them. It's got the original box and the original tags. So that's an easy 30 bucks right there. At the outlets this week, we found a couple of G.I. Joes from the 60s. This guy is having a little issue keeping his legs on, but that guy is in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
What are we thinking on him? You did some research on these guys, right?
I don't know. I didn't find any exactly like this, so it's hard to say. Maybe $30, $40.
For him?
Yeah, maybe.
What about this guy?
Maybe 15. He's
Why?
in rough shape.
Yeah, he's in rough shape. I noticed the ones that seemed to go for a little more had the weapons, like a gun and a hat.
Some of them have hair too. They have like actual soft hair, and some of them are painted on.
Interesting.
Yeah, but not having their weapons is probably a big thing. He's missing shoes.
He has his boots,
At least
though.
He's got his combat
I saw a pair
boots.
of boots on eBay that sold for like $10, just the boots.
Oh wow, yeah. So
he's got his boots.
It's really hard to tell. A lot of different stuff going on there, but
yeah, on these guys here, on his butt cheek, it actually says G.I. Joe, and then there's a date here. It says G.I. Joe, copyright 1964 by Hasbro. So that's where you look for that. As with most dolls, and I kind of feel like a creep when I pull a doll's skirt down to see.
It does feel weird.
I do feel weird. So
I was taking pictures of his butt earlier.
Yeah. I have some Raggedy Ann and actually 2 Raggedy Ann dolls that I didn't bring in here, but I got them at the outlets this weekend. So I'm standing at the outlets. There's people everywhere, and I find this Raggedy Ann doll. I'm like, oh, this looks old. So I turn her around, pull her pants down, and I'm like staring at her butt. And I know what I'm looking for, but I always wonder, is somebody watching me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's where the good info is.
it's on, yeah, because that's where the tag is. So
that's where Hasbro decided to print it. So
right on the butt.
It's not you.
It's not me. Here's a picture of, this came from the home that I got these glasses from. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know why I keep buying old pictures, but it's just neat,
You don't know them.
I don't know them, but I'll throw it on eBay. We'll see what happens. I got a Waterpik for a couple bucks. These sell for about 30 bucks, and it actually hasn't been used. The pieces inside it are still in the plastic, so anything with original packaging, I'm real big on, because you can just sell it as new. Oh, and this was pretty good. One of my first sales today, I got a couple Game Boy Advances, which are worth about 20 bucks. 15, 20 bucks. Easy money. Video games sell. Right? Stephanie loves video games. Here's an old U.S. Marine Corps hat that's in pretty rough shape, but I thought I'd give it a shot for a quarter. See what happens. Here you go. And, oh, he's drinking. Nice. What happened to your Barb glasses? There's a Callaway hat.
My eyes, a prescription.
This sells for about 15 bucks. Really good shape. This is the Diablo Edge edition. So, overall, it's been a pretty good week. I think, what do you think we're grossing right now? Do you have any idea?
Probably like 5,000 a month, maybe.
5,000 a month, yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Maybe a little more. It's been pretty good. We kind of started stepping it up with the listings lately, and probably like, you do some while I'm out sourcing during the day. You do about 5 to 10, and then I'll do about 5 to 10 when I get back. So we're putting up about 10 to 20 listings a day, and I've been going out a few days a week. So overall, it's been pretty good, but I think in the future we're going to start focusing more on trying to find like warehouse type things so that you can buy like 500 of one item, so you don't have to keep a listing every single time. You just do one listing for like 500 items. So that'll be coming up soon. I hope I didn't talk too much today. Obviously, you didn't talk too much because you're shy. But if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. And hope we didn't bore you too much. We will be back next week with another haul video. So have a great weekend. And if you haven't done any shopping yet, there's still some time on Sunday in most parts of the country. You can go out and hit some yard sales. So get out there. All right, we're gonna go eat. See ya.